Do you feel sometimes that you're waiting too long for something to be answered or something to be granted, like, a desire of yours?
Well, there are things where I actually have been praying for years,
Mhm.
and I didn't see it changing. Like for instance, my mother was into
Mhm.
substance abuse. I was living with my aunt at that time, and I remember praying for her for years. And I'm talking about
Yeah.
many years. And when you hear bad news, you don't think it's getting better. It was discouraging, because I remember being in service and always just looking at the door. It's just something I used to just do week after week after week, just looking at the door, wondering if she would walk in, even if other family members would walk in. It was just something that I did. I didn't even realize I was doing it, but it was just something I did.
Mhm.
And because I was constantly praying for people, constantly praying for my mother, constantly praying for other family. And it wasn't until, I don't know, maybe like 5 years, maybe like 4 years in,
Mhm.
um, where a preacher came that we haven't, he was like a visiting preacher. And he whispered something in my ear. He called me up one day and whispered something in my ear and said, God is going to answer your prayer because of your faith. He's been hearing your prayers for your mother, and he's going to answer your prayer because of your faith.
Mm. Yeah.
And it took a while, but
Mhm.
eventually he did. He answered my prayer. My
Yeah.
mother got clean and she eventually gave her life to Christ. And that was years old. It was years after that though, you know? And so, yes, it did seem like he just wasn't answering it, you know?